The Allahabad High Court triggers a debate with a PIL that's been filed in the Supreme Court against the High Court order. Now, in this case that is involving the attack on a minor in Uttar Pradesh, the court in Allahabad had ruled that the actions like grabbing breasts or snapping a pajama string does not constitute to rape or an attempt to rape, but can be considered aggravated sexual assault. That is comparatively a less charge. So now there is a PIL that's been filed in the Supreme Court against that order, saying that the judgment is wrong and it will be sending out a very wrong message when it comes to the society. So the Supreme Court needs to take cognizance of the order. So that is a PIL that is being filed in the Supreme Court against the Allahabad High Court's order. This was an order which basically said that in that case, which involved a 11-year-old, a minor in Uttar Pradesh, where the court went on to rule that the actions that involved grabbing her breasts or snapping a pajama string did not really constitute to rape or attempt to rape. You know, the judge went on to say that there was no evidence proving that what would have followed next. And that, on those grounds, they said that this would be considered an aggravated sexual assault, a comparatively less charge.
Well, joining with me is Annpurna Devi. Ma'am, जिस तरीके के वर्ड्स का यूज किया गया है इलाहाबाद हाई कोर्ट के जज द्वारा, आप किस तरीके से देखते हैं?
देखिए, ऐसे माननीय उच्च न्यायालय का हम लोग सम्मान करते हैं, लेकिन जो टिप्पणी अभी इलाहाबाद हाई कोर्ट की ओर से की गई है, हमें लगता है कि इस तरह की टिप्पणी कहीं भी शोभा नहीं देती। मतलब और इसके वजह से चूंकि बहुत सारे ऐसे डिसीजन हुए हैं, उस पर भी प्रभाव पड़ेगा और इससे गलत करने के लिए लोगों की और मानसिकताएं बढ़ेंगी। तो ये टिप्पणी हमें लगता है कि इस तरह की टिप्पणी नहीं देनी चाहिए और निश्चित रूप से ऐसे मामलों में बहुत सेंसिटिव होकर, और खास करके जब उच्च न्यायालय में अगर इस तरह की बातें हो रही है तो जो भी वर्डिक्ट आते हैं तो बहुत गंभीरता के साथ वर्डिक्ट।
आपको क्या लगता है समाज को किस तरीके का संदेश जाता है इससे?
नहीं, इसलिए कि इस टिप्पणी के माध्यम से समाज में गलत प्रभाव पड़ेगा और आज हम देख रहे हैं हर और इस तरह की घटनाएं घट रही हैं। बहुत सारे मामले हमारे पास आते हैं, बहुत सारे मामले पूरे अखबार के माध्यम से भी हम लोग देखते हैं। तो इस निश्चित रूप से समाज में इसका गलत
इलाहाबाद हाई कोर्ट के जज की जो जजमेंट आया है उसमें कहा है कि होल्डिंग ब्रेस्ट एंड ब्रेकिंग पजामा स्ट्रिंग इज नॉट अटेम्प्ट टू रेप।
न्यायालय के किसी भी वक्तव्य पे टिप्पणी उचित नहीं होती, लेकिन जहां तक मैं भारतीय परंपराओं का और विभिन्न प्रकार के विश्लेषणों का उल्लेख करेंगे तो भारत में तो नारी का इतना बड़ा सम्मान है कि द्रौपदी का चीरहरण की घटना आज भी उदाहरण है कि पूरा 100 के 100 कौरव वंश की समाप्ति हो गई। माता सीता का अपमान हुआ तो 1 लाख पूत 1.25 लाख नाती जिसके घर में दिया न भाती, पूरा रावण का वंश समाप्त हो गया। नारी का अपमान इस देश ने कभी भी बर्दाश्त नहीं किया है, चाहे वो किसी भी रूप में रहा हो। और मैं समझता हूँ कि आदरणीय सम्मानित न्यायालय उन सारे पक्षों पर दृष्टि जरूर डालता है। अभी तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट है और तमाम जगह है।
Trinamool Congress MP June Malia is with me. Ma'am, such words that had been used in one of the judgments from the Allahabad High Court, how do you see such comments?
See, I feel that anything which has, I mean, I can't really comment on a judgment because it comes straight from the High Court, and but I wish that women in this country needs to be. It's high time that we get our people start taking women seriously, and it's quite disgusting the way it's, I don't know, I feel that it's a complete I'm not talking about the judgment, don't get me wrong. There's a complete disregard of women by and large in the country, which we need to get over with.
Do you think that such judgments or such
I can't comment on a judgment.
that sends a wrong message to the society as well?
See, anything to do with women and disrespecting them and disregarding them on its own is sending a wrong message, right?
Thank you so much for speaking to me. That was June Malia, TMC MP to NDTV.
This judgment has a huge number of problems. And, you know, someone was asking me, because of this judgment, should there be more women in the judiciary, etc.? It's not the point. The high courts are constitutional courts, and at the very least, they must follow the law. The law is very clear. When there is a complaint of sexual assault or rape, then there is absolutely no question of requiring the victim to bring the evidence all together rather than requiring an FIR to be filed.
Ultimately, because of lack of, as we say, penetration, possibly rape may be a question mark, but attempt to rape, definitely. I don't understand how after, let us say, Mukesh's judgment, Nirbhaya's judgment, how can we in today's world actually envisage and make these kind of orders where we convert an entire situation into a travesty? I don't think we should be sitting and debating about this. It feels agonizing actually, that one has to debate about this. So I think we are very clear in our mind today, we will not tolerate such heinous offences being let off in this fashion.
Swati Maliwal is with me, ma'am. The kind of words that had been used by the Allahabad High Court judge in one of the judgments, how do you see such of the judgment?
I think it is very unfortunate. I am very shocked with the statements made in the judgment, and I think the Honourable Supreme Court must step in and must take cognizance of this.
What do you think that kind of messaging that goes through such judgments to the society?
I think it is a very shameful scenario, and how can the act that was committed by those men not be taken as an act amounting to rape? I really cannot understand. I don't understand the logic behind this judgment, and I really think that the Honourable Supreme Court should step in, and I think that there needs to be some proper training and some kind of sensitivity imparted to the entire paraphernalia, and I think it's really unfortunate what has happened.
Shocking and unfortunate. What Swati Maliwal, former DCW chief and Aam Aadmi Party MP, had to say. This is Ashwarya Jain for NDTV in Delhi.